and welcome back. When I left off, poor Edward here was off to Whiterun to find the Jarl, let him know that his uncle and auntie had been killed by a dragon and that the residents of Riverwood also wanted some protection from the dragon menace. And on his way he's seen a few people stood in the field, wandered over and been told off by an attractive woman for not helping kill this dragon. For looking at this dragon now, wondering what the hell's going on, and yeah, he's going to continue on his way, but he's wondering why this lady decided to have a go at him for not helping with something he didn't even know was going on. You know, he's in the neighbourhood. Apparently that means he has to help with every little problem. It's first thing in the morning by the looks of things. Probably time for bed, really. But never mind. Off he goes. You, Z flicker. Never mind. Ah. Kinda nice. If it wasn't for the fact he's so tired. Right. Morning.
You look strong. Come to your Basker and be a companion.
Yeah. And more. Let's say, what's the word? You want me to run for quite a few 100 yards? I can do that. Don't ask me to lift anything ridiculously heavy.
I'm here to help.
I'm only tall, not big, you know. Help with what? No, I'll get myself stronger, thanks. Nice early morning.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Oh, it's not too bad. Sun's coming out now.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Okay. Have you seen the dragons flying around? I've seen evidence of it twice now. Riverwood sent me to talk to the Jarl.
Riverwood's in danger too?
Well,
We
that's what I
better
just
go on
said.
in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Well, you're not the first person to tell me that. Yeah, sun's in my eyes. Now I know why you've got those filters on your helmet.
Run and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
I was only being friendly. Yeesh.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Yes? I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane?
Come to chat with an old woman?
I'd sooner bend my knee to
Feel
Ulfric's
good
storm
for the
cloak.
day?
Hi.
Besides,
Does that count?
would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Problem? Why does everyone keep staring at me?
Sir, and spare me a few seconds.
Yeah, why is everyone staring at me?
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Ah, it's because I'm wearing the rags, isn't it? Ooh, the commoners walked into town. Why aren't you lot a snooty bunch? Honestly.
Rain asking for me. Excuse me,
Yeah, singing this time of the morning.
The soldier, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here
Food?
to buy food, Nazim.
I see,
suppose
told
you
you.
don't need to worry about that.
Haha, you get him sold.
Does have its advantages.
What? Eh. Look, I could have kept wearing the Imperial armour I found, but it's not as comfortable.
Good day.
Don't need you all looking down on me because I'm wearing flipping rags, honestly.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Oh, it did.
If horrors comes here, we'll be ready.
I hope so. Last time I barely escaped with my life. Thanks to lots and lots and lots of rocks above my head.
This talk of dragons, world gone mad, I'd say.
Eh, scarier than you think. Eh. Top of the hill. Looks impressive enough. It's got a bit of place.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please. You have to listen.
Sounds like there's some kind of meeting going on.
If the news from the Helgen is true,
Am I alright going up there? Hello? Are you asleep in that helmet? Can't be, you're moving your head. Hello? Am I alright going up there? Fine.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Daydreaming.
what would you have me do then?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
My lord, please.
Yeah.
This is no time for
Um,
rash action. I just think we need more
yeah, 1 second.
information before we act.
That better?
I just...
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I've come to speak to him about dragons. There's an Imperial soldier's uncle, Alvar. He's, he's officially sent me from Riverwood, but I want to speak to him about my uncle and auntie as well. Is that okay?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So
Have you seen me?
my attention.
Oh,
Now
thanks.
explain yourself.
I just did. You weren't listening, were you? The dragon I just mentioned twice. I was at Helgen when it got destroyed.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
I've got an echo. Honestly. What is this? 20 questions? I tell you something, you tell me the same thing back? Hello? Do I have to kneel or something?
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Well, I didn't see him with somebody else's. No. Yeah. That's under my breath. Hello, Jarl. Yeah. I was getting my head cut off at the time and it landed right in front of me.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past.
I'm not a criminal.
But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute.
Well, it should be,
Especially
because I'm
now.
innocent.
What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Well, I woke up in a car with Ulfric's Stormcloak. Apparently I'd walked into a little skirmish and they decided they were just going to execute everybody in the area.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
Balgrup will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. he'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Excuse me.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Excuse
Yes,
me.
my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
Can someone excuse
That
me?
would be best.
Can I go?
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun
half and
service,
half.
and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There
Thanks.
is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come,
If it involves
let's
walking
go
up hills
find
and delivering
Farengar,
messages,
my
I'm
court
your man.
wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay.
But I don't want to be patient. I want it just right now. Father promised. All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide with dirt.
What is it exactly that you'd like me to do?
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your...
Another wanderer,
Dragon
here to lick my
project.
father's boots.
Go
Good
ahead
job.
and fill him in with all the details.
No thanks, you look a bit dirty.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
What about
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
them? You're serious, right? Yeah. Okay. I can tell you what a dragon looks like. What's a tablet got to do with me and dragons, though?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker.
No,
Perhaps
was
even
more
a scholar.
survivor.
You see, when the stories
Survivor.
of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
I assume you're gonna ask me a favour, aren't you? Go on, what's this to do with me?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain
Bleak
a map
Falls
of dragon
Barrow.
burial sites.
I've
Go
got
to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay, I've actually got to go there already to retrieve something so I can get paid. That just seems very convenient. Okay. Well, the other people I'm doing a job for just said it was on a hill full of dead things. What can you tell me
An
about
old
the place?
tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself.
Nice.
Maybe you
suppose.
just want to know how to get there.
I've
It's
seen
near
it.
Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
I'm sure they'll come round and give you a thick ear for telling me you just called the town miserable. So, go on. Since I'm being asked to go and do some foolish errand in a dangerous crypt full of the dead, what makes you think it's actually there before I set foot in there and get myself killed?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we?
Not
I
at
have my
my
sources. Reliable.
exchange of my life. Fine. Fine. Not interested.
You know,
This
if you've
is a
got the
priority
aptitude,
now.
you should join
Anything
the
we can
Mages
use to
College
fight
in
this
Winterhold.
dragon, or dragons.
No thanks.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course,
Why
Jarl
me?
Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant.
I'm not an assistant. I'm
sure
a
you will
message
prove
deliverer.
most useful.
Succeed in this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Well, thanks. Whoa, excuse me though. Excuse me, gal. Can I speak to you about my uncle and auntie? They got a house up on the hill. Near Helgen. No? Fine. You never know. Go and find a... What was... Right, let me just look at what I was jotting down. Okay, stone tablet, blah blah blah. Why dragons are returning, blah blah blah. Yeah, that was the gist of what he said to me. I'll do it, only because, if it says how you can kill them or how you can identify them, then I'll know which one's killed my family, and I can track him down, and well, hire somebody else to kill it for me. Yeah. Can I get paid for doing this? No. Anyway. Oh yeah, the wizard, aren't you? That's what I was trying to remember. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Yeah, in a minute. You don't happen to sell spells that allow me to bind the soul of my dead dog to a new, more accurate form? I mean, I'm using the wolf familiar form at the minute, but he's a husky dog, and I think he should look like a husky, to be honest. You don't have one of those spells, do you?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I wish to give my dog a better ghost body, to be honest. I mean, it's a faithful hound. No. You've not got much, really, have you?
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither
What
am
are these?
I, come to think of it.
I'm not asking for your patience. Who are these guys? Did these work for you? Did they work with you? Huh? Come on. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Heard there were wolves on the road up north.
Alright. Do you sell armors or anything? Well, not armors. Do you sell spells for wolves and dogs and... Oh, you sell quite a bit, actually. What do you have? Destruction. Oh, familiars. There we go. 188 gold. Familiar tone chicken. That's only if it's a bad dog. I mean, I might punish him, bind him to a chicken for a few hours. Dog. No, he's more of a husky dog. That's going to be a Nordic dog, isn't it? Horse variant. Husky. Oh, husky. 868. You're taking the mick, aren't you? I haven't got that much money. Well, thanks. Excuse me.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Have you got any other jobs for me? You know, something simple like, you know, brew some potions or something. I mean, my mother was an alchemist. If you give me simple instructions, I can follow them. Brew some health poultices, something like that. No? So, yeah, you're the only wizard. I mean, do you need help? Are these guys wizards too? Are these your helpers? Do these work for you? Can I help work for you?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Payment? Well, fine, yeah, that's fine for me. That's
Good.
more like the kind of job I'm after.
Than I am to carry out such a menial task.
I wouldn't call it menial. I'd call it safe. Have you got any other jobs? Yeah, your duties. I mean, do you need me to sweep up or anything?
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl.
Don't be
in matters of
sarcastic.
magic. If the hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Is this because I was sarcastic about sweeping up when you've clearly kept it quite tidy, you know? Fine. Yeah, what did Dial give me? What did he give me? Don't recognise anything new. Oh, barbarian armour. Barbarian armour. A bag and a few leather straps and a loincloth. It's not going to be very protective, is it? It's not going to be very warm. Thanks. He wasn't trying to suggest I should take up a job taking my kit off, was he? Honestly. Thanks. You could have warned me the crazy woman was going to take her sword out just because she didn't know who I was. Yeah. That doesn't sound good. I think I'm going to get wet in a minute. Right. Yeah, I'm going to Riverwood. What do you know about it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked.
I'm not doing it.
I expect the three of you to fight off the dragon by yourselves.
Three?
But I do expect you to do your duty.
What? What? Who are you talking to? Ah, you're practicing, aren't you? Practicing a speech for your men. Can you not do it under your breath? You had me confused. I think you were talking to me. Honestly. Right.
Will the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire do?
I'm not even asking.
Nay, worse than nothing.
No, they don't do nothing. They try to chop people's heads off.
Against its own people.
Storm
Never mind.
Imperials, dragons, it no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
Yeah, healthy attitude. Could have done with you at Helgen.
Do you get to the cloud district often? No, of course you don't. You look like a bandit.
Get lost. Before I knock
Well
you
said.
senseless.
Is it your job to go around insulting everybody in this town? Honestly. Ah.
Well met, traveler.
Ah, well met. How you doing?
Well met, traveler. What brings
I
you to
don't know.
Whiterun?
Passing through, really. I mean, I came to say hello to the owl and deliver a message.
A pity. And words I hear too often. But there's no shame in it. One of them dragons comes calling in Whiterun. The place will go up like tinder.
Yeah, you got a point. There is a lot of wood buildings there. I've seen a lot of wood buildings everywhere, to be honest. So I'll take it you're one of the locals?
Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Grey Males. Our family's been close as kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem.
Yeah, you got a point. You know what the solution is? Drink.
The most important question of all, that one.
Yeah.
You'll want the bannered mare. See old Hulda. She'll keep you swimming in mead. But mind the
That's
bard,
nice.
Mikhail. Poncy little milk drinker, that one.
I'm not gonna ask. Oh, go on then. Why don't you like him?
Man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am proud to count myself among them. But Mikhail, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions.
I can see why that'd upset you, to be honest. So, where is this bannered mare?
May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
And my cup full of mead. That looks like an inn building, to be honest.
Do you get to the Cloud District often? Oh, of course you don't. And you
Yeah,
look
that
like a bandit.
looks similar to the.
Before I knock you senseless.
I think he fancies her. He's following around, insulting her. Yeah. I'm going to assume this is the mead. Bannered mare. Yep. Looks like the inn down in Riverwood. Same shape. Got to be the place.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Hey. Actually, yeah. 1 second.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
Mine is a pitiful existence.
How about a nap? And some ale. Can you do that?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Good.
I'll show you to your room, right this way.
No, you do that. I'm just going to have some ale first. Oh, think about. Have I got any in my backpack? I have. Doesn't matter. I'll save my money. Drink what I've got. I've already paid you enough. Right. No running in my bedroom.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Privacy. Sorry, that came out wrong. It's not what you're thinking. It's not why I need privacy. Right. One last thing to do. Barbarian armor. Try it on. Yeah. Not quite sure what the owl's thinking, but ooh, that common tunic. Those clothes Alvar gave me. There we go.
Our youth, today's come and gone.
That's better.
The age of aggression.
Commoners might not laugh at me so much now, thinking I'm a beggar. Tunic back on.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and for what we own. With our blood
Time for
and
bed.
our steel we will
Yeah, I thought I'd walk through the night. I'm knackered. Quick nap and I'm back to Riverwood, I think.
back our home.
Whoa!
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing.
I asked... Excuse me. I asked for privacy.
And we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Can't get anything you want these days.
But
Right.
this land is
Put my
ours.
travelling clothes on.
See it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our
It's better. Look like a pauper now.
This is a local favorite and one of the first.
Who was that anyway?
Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
At least it rhymes.
The braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told the book
You
Uh-oh.
know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing.
This.
And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss,
What's going on?
the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is
Oh
he?
God.
Where are you holding my
By the
Thorold?
gods, what's going on now?
Do you believe this old hag?
Are we finished here, boys?
Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, coward. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Well, that's relieving. Not that I wanted to get involved, but for a minute then I thought two men were going to start fighting an old woman. Excuse me, love, you alright?
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
Okay. Why would they know?
It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
I was only being friendly, to be honest. I'm not sure it's the sort of thing you want to get me involved in. Doesn't end well when I'm involved in these sort of things. Please come back to your stall. I don't... I've given it a wrong impression now, haven't I? Just saw an altercation in the street, didn't want it to go into fisticuffs. Thought I'd say hello. Honestly. I'm gonna have to go find out what she wants now, aren't I? Well, that was foolish.